Alright everybody, we're back on the International Scout again. I got it pulled back in. I pulled that front end piece off, as you see. I pulled all the old wiring out of the dash, and that's what we're going to be doing here pretty soon. So I'm going to start kind of sorting through this thing, getting wires pulled in the right direction, where they need to go, do some routing. So hopefully we're going to have some wires in this thing by the end of this video. Okay, so I unwrapped the motor. I'm getting ready to put the intake on there so I can go ahead and start running this conversion kit that I've got, this harness. The customer supplied this PSI conversion harness. So that's for the engine. That other big old block of wires right there is pretty much feeding everything else in the vehicle. But putting new intake gaskets on this, which I got them right here. Going to set the intake on there and go ahead and start pulling some of these wires. Well, so far not too much progress on this side of the wiring harness. I did get the fuse block mounted up in there. It's loose because I got to pull it back out, but I do have it where I wanted it. I bought a bulkhead connector. Let's see if you can see it in the bag. It's supposed to go through the firewall, so that way if we ever need to take the thing apart, it'll be easier to do. Now, as you see, I got the intake on, and I got the engine harness on. That PSI conversion harness went on there. Everything was really good. I pulled it through the firewall right there. There's another video about me cutting a round hole if y'all want to check that out. And also made that right there. So this is all the DLC connector and fuse box for the engine harness. So got all that done. Now I'm going to get back on doing that harness over there and getting everything pulled for the front. Alright guys, y'all bear with me. I'm going to run through this quick because I don't have much time left on this video. But anyway, every connector on here I had to pin, I crimped and soldered. Everything that's left is either for headlights, dome lights, or the sensors for the gauges. I'm not using those. I have a BIM controller that's going to be mounted over there that runs off the DLC port. I'll cover that in another video. So I'm not going to need those wires. I got to clean and tidy everything up. I know it doesn't look great, but right now I just want to make sure everything reached. I went ahead and got the firewall connector in right there, the bulkhead, got this harness done. Everything on this one runs to the back, runs the fuel pump, all that good stuff. Everything this side runs to the to the engine compartment. So once I get all of that back on, I'll get all that shortened up and tidied up and where it needs to be. Woo, that was a mouthful. So now I got to pull the motor and transmission out of this because I'm fixing to do a video on this, and hopefully next week we'll get this thing mocked up, and I'll be doing a video on it pretty soon, but this is just a little sneak peek. So let me see if I can get this thing out. You guys stay warm. Please don't freeze to death. I appreciate it as always, and until next time, thank you guys.